Weak men react. Strong men stay silent. Most men destroy respect in seconds by reacting emotionally. One word, one argument, one lost temper, and people immediately see weakness. A simple criticism becomes an excuse to lash out. A small disagreement turns into over-explaining or arguing to prove a point. Moments that could have shown composure instead reveal insecurity. Every reaction carries a signal. Others notice your tension, your defensiveness, your need for approval. It spreads faster than you realize. Social psychology confirms that people unconsciously judge emotional volatility as a lack of competence and control. Your status, influence, and authority can erode in a single moment. Think about it. How many times have you said something in anger or frustration, and later regretted it? That instant reaction might have changed how others perceive you, even permanently. Weak reactions create long-lasting impressions that words alone cannot undo. This is why silence is more than golden. It's power. By not reacting, you control the narrative. You choose when to engage, how to respond, and how others perceive you. Every calm breath, every deliberate pause reinforces authority and self-mastery. The strongest men don't prove themselves in arguments or over justifications. They command respect through presence, restraint, and calculated action. Every unneeded reaction chips away at that authority, while silence builds it quietly, steadily, and undeniably. Today, I will show you why silence is the ultimate weapon. Every time you react emotionally, you give control to someone else. A colleague criticizes you, you snap. A partner questions you, you over-explain. Social media post, you argue. Every reaction signals instability. Neuroscience shows emotional reactions start in the amygdala before rational thought engages. React without thought, and you reinforce weakness. Respect disappears before you even realize it. Silence is your secret weapon. Silence amplifies power. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it." Calm presence is stronger than words. People reveal themselves when you do not react. Silence exposes weakness. Silence uncovers truth. Weak men talk to prove themselves. Strong men let presence speak. Silence creates authority. Confidence without effort. Think about your last argument. How quickly did you react? Did you feel in control? Or did your reaction give someone else the upper hand? Reflect on that. The moment you realize how much power you hand over in emotional reactions, you begin to reclaim it. Every interaction is a test. Every comment, every challenge, every criticism is an opportunity to strengthen control. You do not have to respond instantly. You do not have to prove yourself in the moment. Observe, assess, respond intentionally. That is strength. Silence also creates space. Space to understand motives. Space to gauge intentions. Space to plan your actions. Weak men fill every silence with words. Strong men use it strategically. They know the value of presence over explanation. Each moment of silence builds influence and reinforces inner authority. Workplace. Imagine a meeting where your ideas are challenged. Weak men argue, interrupt, or explain themselves excessively. Strong men pause. They evaluate. They respond calmly or take action quietly. Colleagues notice composure. Decisions become respected. Authority grows silently. Social psychology shows people who speak less but act decisively are seen as competent and trustworthy. Your boss criticizes harshly. You stay composed. You ask, "Is this valid? How should I act strategically?" Silence forces others to adjust to you. Weak men react. Strong men shape the chaos. Every interaction is an opportunity. Every comment or critique tests your discipline. Do you react immediately, or do you observe first, assess, and respond from strength? The choice determines perception. People will see either instability or calm authority. Think about the last project or meeting you were in. Did someone challenge you and you felt the urge to defend? How did it feel afterward? Could staying silent have shifted the outcome in your favor? Reflect on that. Each pause is a moment to reclaim control. Silence does not mean weakness. It signals strategy. It communicates confidence without words. While others argue or over-explain, your calm presence commands attention. Decisions follow your lead. Influence grows quietly. Every restrained response strengthens credibility, builds trust, and shows mastery of the room. Relationships. Silence works in personal relationships. Someone tests boundaries. Weak men chase, argue, or explain. Strong men stay silent. Energy is controlled. Boundaries are respected. Emotional discipline strengthens influence. Example: a partner accuses you unfairly. Reaction: yelling or defending. Silent approach: listen. Acknowledge without judgment. Respond calmly later. Research shows emotional contagion spreads. React emotionally, and others mirror it. Stay calm, and others follow. Repeat silently: I control my energy. I choose my response. Every argument or tension point is a test. How often do you react immediately to prove a point or defend yourself? Think about it. If you pause, you observe the true dynamics. You see the motives, the fears, the triggers. That awareness gives you power. Silence also communicates confidence. You do not have to justify yourself to earn respect. When you stay calm, you set the tone. Others adjust. They mirror your steadiness. Influence grows quietly, without words. Finally, reflection reinforces learning. After a difficult interaction, ask, did my silence change the outcome? Did I maintain control of my energy? Every silent response strengthens emotional mastery. Every calm moment builds trust, stability, and authority in the relationship. Social settings. Drama is everywhere. Reacting pulls you in. Silence keeps you out of chaos. Observe, watch. True character is revealed. People project themselves when you do not chase. Weakness is exposed. Strength is amplified. Even casual insults. Reaction gives them victory. Silence signals dominance without confrontation. Think about your last social interaction. What could have changed if you stayed silent? Reflect. Every word you withhold preserves your authority. Every pause lets you see the situation clearly. You gain insight others lose in emotional noise. Silence also shapes perception. People notice composure. They unconsciously respect someone who is unshaken by gossip, criticism, or provocation. While others argue or over-explain, you remain centered. Influence grows quietly. Your presence communicates control more than any argument ever could. Each interaction is a training ground. Every subtle insult or challenge is a chance to strengthen discipline. Do not react to provoke, defend, or prove. Instead, pause, observe, respond only when necessary. Strength is measured by restraint, not volume. Finally, remember this. Social power is silent power. The less you react, the more people notice. The more people notice, the more your authority grows. Master your silence, and you master the room. Every calm, deliberate response reinforces respect, control, and influence. Science of pausing. Even a 5-second delay engages the prefrontal cortex. Emotional reactions decrease. Rational thought increases. Every moment of silence is training. Each one strengthens discipline. Your mind learns. External chaos cannot disturb inner stability. Daily affirmation. I choose calm. I respond with intention. Repeat morning and night. Embed into identity. Think about it. How often do you react before thinking? A word, a glance, a comment instantly triggers emotion. That's weakness in motion. Just a few seconds of pause interrupts the pattern. It shifts control from reaction to strategy. You reclaim authority over your thoughts and actions. Pausing rewires your brain. Neuroscience shows repeated deliberate delay strengthens neural pathways for self-control. Emotional impulses weaken. Rational decision-making grows. Over time, your default shifts from reaction to reflection. Calm becomes your instinct. Every pause is a silent demonstration of power. People notice without realizing it. They see steadiness. They feel control. They respect presence. Even when chaos swells around you, silence creates a calm center. Your discipline becomes visible, undeniable, and magnetic. Historical Stoics. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Bravery is not reckless action. Bravery is self-mastery. It is the courage to remain calm when provoked. The courage to pause when others demand reaction. Every silent choice is an act of freedom. Epictetus reminded us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Life will test you. People will insult, challenge, and disappoint. But reaction is optional. You control your response. You control your energy. Your mind decides the impact, not the circumstance. Marcus Aurelius reflected daily. I will meet difficult people today. I will remain calm. I will not allow words to shake me. He trained intentionally. Every thought, every encounter, every challenge was practice. He built resilience through discipline, reflection, and silence. These Stoics understood a brutal truth. External chaos is inevitable, but inner chaos is optional. Silence, restraint, and deliberate action cultivate stability. Presence becomes authority. Composure becomes power. Every modern challenge, work conflict, relationship tension, social pressure can be approached like a Stoic exercise. Pause, observe, respond with intention. Follow the example of those who mastered themselves centuries ago. Their methods were simple, yet profound. Daily reflection, deliberate pauses, and careful attention to emotion created mental unbreakability. You can do the same. By practicing silence and self-discipline consistently, your mind becomes resistant to external disturbances. Calm becomes your default. Strength becomes invisible but undeniable. Daily practice. 1. Pause before speaking. Count 5 breaths before replying. 2. Observe. Notice energy, tone, intentions of others. 3. Affirm my silence is my strength. IACT from discipline. 4. Apply in real situations, meetings, texts, social media, arguments. 5. Reflect at night. Imagine responding with silence instead of reaction. 6. Limit explanation. Speak only what is necessary. Resist the urge to justify yourself. Fewer words increase impact. 7. Step back strategically. Remove yourself from situations that drain you. Silence is not avoidance. It is power. 8. Track progress. Journal daily. Note moments of restraint, moments of calm, and how others responded. Observe growth over time. 1 month of disciplined silence changes perception, energy, and confidence. Each pause reinforces authority. Each measured response builds respect. Each reflection strengthens self-mastery. Morning affirmation. Every morning, say, I will stay calm today. I do not react. My presence speaks for me. Weak men react. Strong men stay silent. Condition your brain before the day begins. Emotional mastery is a choice. Weak men chase validation. Strong men control themselves. Stability in chaos. Additional affirmations. I control my energy. I respond with intention. No one else dictates my mood. I choose silence over argument. I observe. I assess. I act from strength. Repeat these daily. Anchor your mind. Each repetition strengthens discipline. Each morning sets the tone for calm, confident, unshakable presence throughout the day. Conclusion. Remember, weak men react. Strong men stay silent. Choose which man you want to be. Take responsibility for your energy. Control your reactions. Let presence, not words, speak. Every pause, every moment of silence, builds authority. Every measured response strengthens respect. This is not weakness. This is mastery. This is freedom. If you want more mental strength strategies for men, subscribe now. Turn on notifications. Weekly, we sharpen your mind with Stoic rules you can use immediately. Stop reacting. Start controlling yourself. Your silence is your superpower. Practice it daily. Observe the change. Notice how people respond differently. Feel the shift in your confidence, in your calm, in your influence. 1 month of disciplined silence rewires your mind. You become the unshakable presence others notice and respect.